Good day, Lagos, and welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. We are super excited to have you join us on another edition of this wonderful show, which we are very sure that you get to, watch every single time you have the time to actually. My name is Prezi, and I'm always your host on this particular platform. Today, we're actually excited because it's also a wet day in Lagos, and I know you are possibly, chilling maybe in your house or in your office, the AC blowing you, and you're thinking about your life or working in the process, but I'm just sure that you're actually having a great time wherever you are. This is Tea Time, and here on Tea Time, we actually discuss some of the trending issues on, the entertainment scene actually, and some of the issues actually that you might have been aware of that trends online. But so far it concerns the entertainment industry, we are here to give you all of this gist. And I'm not the only one doing this today. I have one beautiful angel who you are already, you know her already on this show. Her name is no other person but Oma. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine. Good morning.
How do you see today's weather? I mean, for today's, starting with rain and all of that, it's quite, I don't know.
Please, who opened the floodgate of heaven?
I'm beginning to get annoyed with the rain. I don't know why.
It's too much. I was literally drenched this morning.
My goodness.
Yes, we've been complaining about the heat, but the rain is becoming like, can you just drop in once in a week?
But the
and let it be in the night.
Has it been that, disturbing, so to say?
Well, not really. That's what I'm saying. Like, the rain has been back to back. Like, before the rain came, we've been complaining about the weather being hot and all of that. But please, can the rain come in the night when we are sleeping? So by the time we wake up in the morning, everywhere is cold, cozy. But it should be once in a week. Please.
But since this one is like every
because
day.
This one is like every 2 days. Like, they'll be like the person that is opening that gate is more like, okay, it's already up to 24 hours. Okay, let's make it 48.
More like one NEPA.
Let's make it 72. Like, you're not giving NEPA vibes. Come on, relax.
Anyway, we're here to actually keep you company. Do not forget you could actually be a part of this particular program, which is Tea Time, on our YouTube platform, PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can drop your comments and also share your thoughts on the topics we talk about and also the issues we address here on this platform. Starting off today, we'd like to actually give you, the show will be taking a different shape. We'll start off first of all with some of the things that have happened or that is happening in the entertainment scene. Then we'll move over later on to share you some videos which we are sure will make you laugh and keep you company. So starting off today's conversation is a very interesting discussion that we'll be having concerning the story regarding Queen MADI, who is actually a singer here in Nigeria. She actually reiterates that the Nigerian music industry is dark and full of predators. Now, her name actually is Chimamanda Perechukuma. That's what she's popularly known as. But when it comes to music, we know her as Queen MADI. She has actually doubled down on her assertion that the Nigerian music industry is dark, alleging that it is existing with predators seeking to exploit young talents through unequal contracts. Speaking on the podcast, the 18-year-old artist shared her personal experiences describing industry professionals as greedy and solely self-serving. She also lamented the dehumanizing aspects of the industry, feeling like a machine constantly being eyed for financial gain, which she also contrasts with her original accidental entry into music. Now, the major story surrounding this, I know this is not even the first time that Queen MADI has come out to say that there's a lot of dirty stuff, happening in the music industry. And one would wonder, why is it that they are not being specific, telling us, okay, what is that thing that you've seen that is happening in the music industry for you to call it, evil, for you to call it a dark space? And I'm wondering, I know things happen that we probably don't even know about, but I don't know if it's something we can talk about right here, because we don't know, right? That's why I feel like they should have been specific. When they come out like this to say things, maybe just try and let us know exactly what you mean that has made, the music industry dark.
Well, for me, the truth is, there's this thing of, you see this broadcast seat, when you get there, you tend to
say a lot.
Then when you're off the broadcast, you'll be like, how come I said this? Yes, now me talk. Did I open my mouth to say this? But there again, about the industry being dark and everything, the truth is, both the hip-hop, the gospel, and everything, we all have dark sides of these industries. Just like when Mercy Chinwo and Izzy's issue came up, everybody was surprised. But the truth is, we are very certain, even when Judika and other people came up to start talking about this thing, they were like, you mean the perfect pictures we see are not actually perfect? The truth is, yes, they are dark side. We've seen this dark side. They are the ones that are visible to us, like the last discussion we had about P-Square and all. Yes, but the truth is, these people we are talking about are young artists coming up. Do you understand? And if there's anything about the Gen Zs, we are going to talk, but sometimes we would like to believe it in an alleged way so that you don't blacklist us. She doesn't want to get blacklisted. That's how I understand it. Or
face that cancel culture kind of
yes. So right now she will be like, I never mentioned names. I only said that, and I'm not the first person, because even legends like people that are way older than her in the industry have come out to say the industry is dark. So she's more like following their track, but she has not come out to say, okay, this is what's going on, and I feel it's best for her. But the truth is, we Nigerians know that what she's saying is true. Now, about the contract aspect and everything, this contract thing has been causing issues in the industry for a very long time. And like she said to her mom is more like, most people, when they get there, like I said the last time, they tend to forget themselves. Do you understand? Like I said the other time, if you are in an industry, there's always a dark side. There's the bright side. It's now late for you to say, okay, I'm in this industry, but I don't want to choose the dark side. I want to be on the bright side. Because
but is it actually easy? Because, I mean, fame comes with a lot of sides to it,
It's just like you winning, going to heaven, it comes with a lot of things. Yes, even the Bible said the road to heaven is narrow. You need to be strong to go through it, because there are temptations here and there.
However, if you've made up your mind to be a celebrity or a superstar, you should be aware that there are a lot of stuff that
you should be aware. You're not a child. You should be making background search. While even on your way to that place, there are things that you'll be seeing that you'll be like, okay, this is how dark this place is. When I get there, this is what I want to do. It's just like you going to like campaign for being a president. You and I know that the presidency has thoughts and all of that, but you know that when you get there, you don't want to do certain things. The truth is, that's why let there be light, let there be darkness. Choose one. Which one do you want to go for? So if you are there, which one are you? She said her mom is helping her balance her life, even when the industry and everything is demanding. So you need to choose the one you want to be in. Yes, we all know the industry is dark, but can we talk about the bright side? Where are you? Where do you stand?
The bright side, actually, I mean,
it's small.
It's quite
it's
limited.
Small. Yes, it's limited. But that's why we want those that are in the bright side to speak up. The people that they keep talking about the dark side. Are you saying that there is no bright side? Can someone speak about the bright side of the industry?
Maybe it's fear, I guess.
It's fear. But the truth is, when you are fearless, one thing about Nigerians is, one thing you need to know is, when you come out to talk, people will back you, no matter how small. You will still see people that will back you up. That, okay, this thing you said is a fact. But you will see people that will call you behind and tell you, tone down. It is not less for you to decide, will I tone down or I'll tone up? Like, will I keep going or will I stop? It's your choice to make. But for me, to her, I understand the fact that she's trying to protect her brand, protect her sanity, protect everything she has built. Because we are all here when she blew up. Do you understand? So just one song and she was there. So I understand the fact that, and she has not given us enough hits for her to like, okay, let me relax. She's trying to build a legacy for herself.
She said something about how being a female, how, let me just go back to that. She said something about financial gain, constantly being eyed for financial gain. Now, I don't know if that's maybe her talking about she being a woman in that space where, you have a lot of men. You know how it is in most of this industry, how women could be, you get what I mean. So I don't know if she's trying to go towards that, but I know women suffer stuff like this in the industry where they tend to be seen as instruments for pleasure, instruments for financial gain, like she mentioned as well. And I think it's one aspect also that we do not really talk about though in the industry. Now,
yes, there is a saying that said money is the root of all evil, right? even though money is also the root of so many happiness,
Okay.
that they tend not to talk about. That's the good part. They tend to talk about the dark part, as I said. But most people, when they come into this industry, they are penniless. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
Aside the little stuff they use in building themselves. So they believe in, okay, this, I believe in aura for aura. You use me, I use you. If you check the way the industry is, once they see that this person is actually coming into the limelight, you see the celebrities, all of them using this particular person for different content.
More like Gombody, you know.
Yes,
Like that,
because why? They want to share from that light. They want to share from that fame that is coming to you. But now, if you have a very good management, they will use that person for you. So that as they are using you, you are using them. But she's talking about the financial gain, like the financial stuff that come with it. On a normal day, you are supposed to pay somebody like 5M for this thing you want to use this person for. Because you are upcoming, they want to use you for 2M or 3M. Now, when these people are upcoming and everything, when 2 upcomings are coming, this particular person is willing to do certain things for the financial stuff, while this other person is willing to stay strictly on business. Do you understand? So I believe that's one thing, that's my own belief or perspective about that very thing.
That she said.
Yes, about that very thing that she said. So for me, I feel like when you are aiming to get somewhere and you know that this thing you are doing, you might get there like this. There's something about fame in Nigeria. I don't know for other countries, but in Nigeria, yeah, if you want to get fame, it's just like this.
It's quite easy.
You can get fame overnight. So prepare yourself for what is ahead. You see the news, you watch the news. Even if you get fame overnight and you don't have a management, as you are seeing that fame coming to you, you are seeing many people, get a reliable person to guide you.
Yeah, I think that's another aspect where we'll now delve into the management aspect and all of that. But anyway, that's basically it. We just hope that this dark side of the music industry, I don't know if I'll say will get resolved or
and doesn't consume the bright
and yes, especially the ones that are just coming in, newly. Because there's one thing about fame. It has a way of changing you, and I can even mention names of artists that we knew how they were before and how they are now, right? But let's not talk about their own personal life, because at the end of the day is what they decided for themselves. But let's talk now about the band, Afrobeats veteran artist, the band. He announced plans for him actually to do a joint tour with his iconic colleagues 2Face, or 2Baba as you know, and TIMAYA. This actually signals a major reunion between the Nigerian music pioneers, and this was done in a recent interview in London, where the band expressed excitement about the tour and also revealed an upcoming new song with 2Baba, which will be titled Feeling Good. And he also gave an idea that this could also be, the theme of the tour, which will be happening soon. He didn't give a date actually. The band also reflected on how Afrobeats has made a remarkable journey from a niche in West African genre in the 2000s, and when he and his contemporaries were dominant, to his current global phenomenon status. Now, as we already know, the band is somebody who they see him as, how would I call it? I won't say God, but yes, with a small G, right? He's one of those people who pioneered Afrobeats. I remember his song with, is it Kanye West? Yeah, I think he did a song with Kanye West, and yeah, big songs like that actually. And a few days back, even Rema actually gave him accolade by saying if he never existed, that he doesn't feel like he would have done so much with Afrobeat. And now hearing that the band is planning to do a tour with 2Baba and TIMAYA, who are also like well-known figure when it comes to music in Nigeria, I feel like it's actually nice that legends now are becoming very awoken. They've seen how much the young ones have done for themselves, and they are now like coming back to show themselves and show their craft. Take for instance, even Idris Abdulkarim, he doesn't want to stop. He still pushes, he still releases song. Even Faze, once in a while he drops, song, even though there's some backstories every time when he has to release a song and all of that. But I mean, kudos to him for putting out, saying he wants to do a tour with his fellow colleagues, 2Baba and TIMAYA. I don't know if you have something to say about this, Omar.
For me, the band is huge. Like, that name is huge, his personality is huge, he's big. and a big shout out to him. Yes. For me, the tour thing and everything, I'm happy about it. The collaboration is bringing back the touch that we felt we've lost. Do you understand? We felt like the recent people, the upcoming ones, have taken over everything literally. Because yes, Two-Face drops hit song and everything, but once he drops it, he's back. Like he has gone off to his thing. He's back to his hole to continue with his drama and all of that online. But here we are having something that is not the regular kind of thing. It's beautiful, and I'm trying to remember I saw a particular video where they were singing Shake Body and all of that.
Okay, skills
And all of that. Like, so seeing this and hearing, and to think Rema gave a shout out, even came out to sing Oliver Twist. People were vibing, like you could feel that touch is there. People still know these songs. And to me, I feel like the old songs are way better than the songs now.
I mean, that's quite correct, because even, for instance, the likes of P-Square, or let's even call one of them Rude Boy or Mr. P, whenever they have to perform their previous song, it's as if you even have more crowd dancing to the song
than now. Yes, the energy is always there. It's always like, and I tend to ask, please, I thought you guys are saying Gen Zs. Where are the Gen Zs? Because you guys are vibing to the old songs. There's nothing Gen Z about you guys. But there again, it's beautiful. I'm happy about it. I can't wait to see how the tour turns out and the new song, Feeling Good. It's been a while the band dropped something for us. So this is beautiful. It's a beautiful collaboration. They should go. We're here for it.
Actually, we're here for it. I mean, that's basically our job, to talk about people like this who have done so much for the music space, and even the ones that are still coming up. We will talk about you. So not to worry.
We got you. Don't
worry. Now, moving over to our next story. This one concerns MAGIXX, who is actually an artist under MAVIN Records, or MAVIN, like some of you would say. Afrobeat rising star MAGIXX has ignited an online conversation by asserting that the primary obstacle to success for many individuals is the fear of embarrassment rather than a lack of talent. The MAVIN Records artist dismissed the popular notion that more talented individuals exist outside the spotlight, claiming that if such talent truly existed, it would have been seen by all of us. MAGIXX also emphasized that those who achieve prominence do so through hard work and consistent efforts, not mere luck. And he also stated that God doesn't make mistakes, and if someone is in the position of, if somebody has made so much fame and all of that, then it is because they have earned it. Now, I would disagree with him, because he made a statement by saying that he's dismissing the popular notion that more talented individuals exist outside the spotlight. Now, I believe that there are people who are even more talented than the Davidos, more talented than the Wizkids that we know, more talented than even him himself, right? Yes, that the world has not even, or even Nigerians are yet to discover. And I just feel like it's more like an opportunity thing for them who have, like, those of them that are blown up and people know them now. I feel it's just opportunity. The fact that they were able to just get that, that opportunity to do whatever they did, and they blew. And there are even people who don't even, I feel like there are people who don't even put so much effort like that, and maybe because of connection and the fact that they have people who can make things happen for them, right? I mean, they're where they are today. So I just want to disagree with that statement he made, because I know, in fact, I know people who can sing so well, but people don't know them, unfortunately. So, but where he talked about the whole fear of embarrassment and stuff like that, I understand that aspect. Actually, I feel it's one major aspect where, when you start being scared of, oh, they will shade me, oh, they will embarrass me, it makes you withdraw from doing things, and I understand that part. So I would say what he's saying is, like, he should have said it is a major obstacle, or it is one of the major obstacle, not the major obstacle, because there are a lot of factors that can make somebody, to how do I put it now, to have an obstacle to their success, right? So I don't know if, Omar, you have something to say about this though.
For me, like you said, I would support that notion of we have talented people outside the spotlight.
True.
Because to be honest, before they got to that spotlight, nobody knew that they were that talented. So that thing is said, I just feel like maybe is the part of the industry vibes. Let me leave it like that. Like, let me just remove my eyes from that side. But to be honest, we have a lot of beautiful artists outside the spotlight that are praying that one day they get to be seen and all of that. Freestyles, one thing about it is, yes, most people are camera shy. They know how to sing. Which
is another major factor as well.
Most people are camera shy. Most people, we see ladies that is when they are washing clothes, you see their real voice. But if you tell them, okay, come and sing, their voice is cracking. Why? They are shy. They cannot deal with it. Yes, embarrassment is one thing. Do you understand? Embarrassment is one thing, but at the same time, I'll tell any upcoming artist, kill that fear of embarrassment. Do you understand? Yes, it's normal for you to be embarrassed, but here's one thing that can help. When you feel like, okay, you want to do something, you don't have to do it first in front of those people.
Okay.
Go stay alone, go into your room, go into the toilet, look at yourself in the mirror, say that same thing you want to say over and over again to yourself, ginger yourself. And when you are there, when you are to face a crowd or the camera, just imagine the camera is not there. Like there's this control, subconscious control that you have, every human being has. Someone might be here now, but because you want to ignore that thing, in your subconsciousness, your eyes, like everything is blank. And you do your stuff and you leave. Do you understand? If most people tend to like have that notion of I can do this, they would get it. Because we have Davido and Wizkid, no disrespect, they are good. I'm a fan of Davido. They are all good, they are all beautiful. But when we see these artists that are outside the spotlight singing, they'll be like, what are you doing here? Move. We even see some of them playing in bars, lounge, and karaoke, and you'll be like, wow, this is a very nice talent. What are you doing with it? But there again, to get to a certain place in the industry, you need connections to use as ladder to climb there. Because you cannot just walk in there. It's not possible. You need to climb one or two. That's why thank God for social media. At least you're alone in your room. In as much as you're camera shy, you do selfies, you take pictures, set your ring light. No matter how many times you take the shot, there's always one that will be good.
That will be usable.
Yes, that will be usable. It might be nonsense to you, but please put it out there. There's someone who will see through that nonsense and see the sense in that nonsense. Do you understand? Now, when it comes to the fact that it was like whoever that is in the spotlight is because they earned it, we are not fighting that. We are not. Who said that they did not earn it? Yes, they earned it.
But I mean, it's not even all of them that earned it. That's the major point, though.
I was going there. Yes, nobody's saying they did not earn it. Yes, probably they know how to sing, but some of them we know is fine-tuned. But let's not go there. But we know that some of these people did not just go there. Some of them did one or two, like climbing the ladders. And we understand that to get to this industry, we need to climb certain ladders. But the people you are saying that embarrassment or because they are not better than anything is because they did not have some of these things that you had.
Probably had,
Some of them did not have. Okay, we have like Tunde not. Most of these people that get seen are because he posted them on their page. When Tunde not had not posted you, who were you? Did I know you?
Nobody even like
who knew you?
Your content.
Bro, you were having about 25 likes or 26 likes, even 10 likes on your post. Immediately Tunde not posted you, started having 3,000, 2,000, from there you flew. That's God's grace upon your life. So the fact that you were able to experience God's grace, God's mercy, does not give you the guarantee to sit there or bring up your phone because you're a public figure now to type something that is not nice. I have to swallow something. Yeah, I'm on camera. Thank you.
Anyways, Omar, I mean, it's well said, and that was why I had to disapprove what he said as well, because yes, shyness is a factor. You know, there are even people who doubt also is a factor for them. So, I mean, there are a lot of factors that can limit somebody's success.
Yeah, is that doubt that will make them see like they can sing when they are not conscious.
When they are not sure.
But when they tell them, well, come and do it, that's doubt. That doubt to be like, there's this thing that ringing in their head. Can you do this? Can you do this? Have this notion of If it's nonsense, fine, let it be nonsense. If I did not try, no problem, I can still work on myself, but I will still do it. Do you understand?
I think another factor, just before we go on the break, is the factor where, especially as Nigerians, we have this fear of
what do people say?
Yeah, criticism. We are always scared of taking criticism, right? I know that we can do it to an extreme, like it can even make somebody cry to an extent, but I feel like we should also put ourselves in that room of being criticized for, even if it's good, there are people who will still criticize it, but just be ready, because whether it's good, whether it's bad, people will still say, you know, bad things about it, and I think that should actually help as well.
For me, yeah, we all know the kind of country we are in. We know the youths we have, even the adults we have.
Yeah.
So far they have recharged 200 MB. Even if you post something nice, you still see one or two people that will come there and say something bad.
Yeah.
The truth is, for you to be out there, for you to own a social media account, you should be aware that you will receive, like you will be dragged. Do you understand? So if anything is on, if they are putting comments like that, what happened to delete key? What happened to your block button? I'm proud of the people that know how to use their block button very well.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's your page, not my page.
Let's go. All right, let's quickly go on a break. I would like to actually, you know, give you a little bit of a breather. Just enjoy this music, and when we come back, Tea Time continues. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still Tea Time on Plustv Africa. My name is Prezi, and I hope you actually enjoyed all of the songs we actually dished out to you. Moving on right now to another, you know, special and interesting part of this show. I would like to actually show you some trending videos that I'm sure would actually make you laugh, and we could also learn one or two as we watch this. So this is the first trending video on the show today. Okay, so I know most of you might have struggled to see the, you know, the lettering and all of that on the video, but I will explain. Now, you know how most of the time you are on the bed, especially those who find it a little bit hard to sleep most times, right? I won't say because you're an adult, because of the wahala that follows an adult and all that, but there are times when we'll be on the bed and we are going into that paradise, like sleeping off already, but something just makes you open your eye, and immediately your eye opens, you find it hard to sleep again. I don't know if that happens to you, but it happens to me a lot of times. For me now, I'm somebody who, even if something passes around me, like the least thing that passes and I hear that sound, I wake up, right? And once my eyes is open, it's over. I mean, I can't sleep anymore. I don't know if that happens for you, Oma.
I'm so sorry, I can't relate.
Oh, you are a deep sleeper. That means
like, one thing is, I hardly sleep. Like, yeah. I might be awake all through the night till 5. Then I'll have that little sleep till 7. I'll wake up. I'm back to like, and I think my body is kind of used to it. So, but one thing is sure: once I tell myself I want to sleep, I want to sleep.
But how do you position yourself in that?
Once I say I want to sleep and I play my song, because I like to sleep with song, and I play my song with my speaker, I don't care. Let thunder be striking. I will sleep that sleep, and I will wake up when I want to wake up.
I want to be like that.
But here's the thing: one thing about your system is, if you've one thing about my own system. Let me speak about myself. If I have overslept, little sounds will wake me up. Once I have, like, I didn't sleep yesterday, I didn't sleep today, but the next day I want to sleep and little sounds are waking me up. I'll be like, no, my body is not craving for this sleep yet. But once my body craves for it, you know that knockoff. You've not experienced knockoff
from the world, right?
Knockoff, like you don't know how it happened.
Okay.
You don't even know where your things are.
You can't even feel your own body, but you know you're sleeping.
But you know you're sleeping. Sometimes you can just come back from an event and you are just saying, okay, let me sit down. Like you just put off maybe one of your gown or one of your top. Like, okay, let me sit down, plug in some things. Then let me go and bathe. Then when you are sitting down there, you just fall off a bit. And the next thing you are seeing is that you're waking up the next morning and you are like, when did I sleep? When did I wake up? And you're waking up to 50 missed calls, 40 missed calls. Wow. And you couldn't even hear your own phone ring. That's the kind of knock-off I'm talking about. You just get knocked off.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, I can't relate.
Well, I mean, I hope to be like that soon, but I'll try. I'll try to try, actually. Let's move over to our next trending video. Well, I'm not even surprised to see this one because it has happened to me a lot. I mean, I use a router at home, and there are times when my sister tells me, "Oh, please just let me buy data for myself." That's what she tells me. She say, "Please, bro, just help me, connect your hotspots. I want to buy my own data." Then when I connect, finish, the next thing I'm seeing is I'm just seeing somebody being comfortable. Like, I thought you said you want to buy data. The next thing I'm seeing, I'm hearing sound on Instagram, I'm hearing sound on Twitter. And you're just going and going. I'm like, it's my data you are using, Like, how did you forget that it was my data you used, like, to start browsing?
You talk?
I talk, because, I mean, data is quite expensive now.
You talk?
Why not?
Oh.
What? Oh, you switch off yours?
I can't relate.
Now, do you know why you can't even switch off? Because at the end of the day, for instance, if you use an iPhone, right, you can be able to see the person's password on your phone. So, I mean, you can even cram the person's Wi-Fi password. Right, and you can put it at any point, except the person now changes the password.
Mean.
Okay, except that actually. That's
I once had a router, even though it got stolen, and I don't have issues in giving you the no. Why? After all, it's my phone number that is on my phone I use. But once I noticed, wait, it's not working. I said, that has finished.
Okay, I like this trick. I'm going to try this trick. I never knew there was like this.
My data is my data. Your data is your data. Can you buy your own data? No, it's very good because the truth is courtesy. Most people lack manners.
Yeah.
Let me use that word. You were not trained at all.
Because why would you ask for somebody to connect, hotspot? And
really?
You're using it like it's your own already.
You're using. Do you know how much is data? Do you know how much I pay? And you're using. Even me, and the funniest part is the things they download on Netflix, I don't download it. It makes me remember, if when I experience these things and I see it, I'm like, this is a clear explanation of what they say. Nest of kings, they manage. Because you see that thing you are managing because you want to save it.
The
next person will use it, they will, you know what they call aggressive usage. Let me use that word. Aggressive usage. They will suck it in. Please, if you have people like that, don't talk like Prezi. Kindly, do the needful. Change your password, or very easy, you can just do what? You know what they used to do? Forget network.
Or put on your airplane mode.
Or you don't even need to do airplane mode.
Okay, let's quickly see our last trending video. Let's see our last trending video.
I need money. Send account number. Sent. Mom, I need money. What did you need the money for? You spend lavishly. You don't have any service at all. I'm the only one doing everything for you. There's no supporter. No, you're useless father. You're living his life lavishly. I'm the only one doing everything for you. I buy you clothes. I pay your food stuff. I do everything for you. I sent money 3 weeks ago. You're telling me you need the money. What do you need the money for? You don't have savings. How do you need the money for? I do everything for you. You don't even pity me at all. Even for Bobby Ngozi, that gave me food stuff. That gave me fish and okra soup. I want to lie this money. You don't know how I'm living. You don't know if I'm missing or not. You don't know if I have anything to eat. I'm not saying, mommy, you need money. What do you need the money for? That's why you're not telling me you need money. That's why you're not calling your father. Your useless father is there. Living his life. You're calling me you need money. Don't ever call me for money again. I've any or everybody. I've owed their money. I've owed debt. And the people are still giving for debt. Nobody to give me money. Money. Send account number. You said the money I sent for you. If you call me in the next 4 weeks, if you say they are giving money, I will call you. I will say for you. I will be better for you. Don't ever call me again. Don't ever call me for money. If you don't know how to save, you don't know how to save. And when I was away, I saved money just to live my life. Oh, you just said everything. everything. Let us have because our mother.
No, when I saw this video, I was like, no, we need to make our audience see this because what is that? I mean, she was so that was actually so true, right? Fathers don't have time to start
seeing such a realistic
video, right? You agree that women are like that or mothers?
No.
Okay, some mothers.
Some.
No, but
some fathers are like that.
Okay, some fathers actually, yeah, I think I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's major on women than men, you know, because I mean, no, but this is how mothers can be. They end up helping you do something, then they remind you that they have done it, but don't waste the money that was used to do it, giving you reasons why the next time might be hard.
Yes.
But I mean, we that provide the money as fathers, we don't complain like this. Why?
Says who?
I mean, most of us are not like all of us.
Says who?
Me, actually.
You?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you're a father. No.
Perspective, actually. So yeah.
No, okay. No, we're talking about actual fathers.
Well, I mean, anyways, just say what you want to say.
Who do you father?
I father someone that has to be fathered. So I mean, somebody.
A sibling?
Come on. Come on.
It's not the father you wrote, that's the brother you wrote.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, here's what I have to say about this. The truth is, I will say it again, I've never seen a more realistic video than this video because it's so true.
Yeah.
And again, this is money. And we tend to see that kids are good in spending money. And they tend to like request for money over and over.
Especially when they've seen that it comes. Right?
Yes, especially when they see that it comes. So when you see mothers behave like this, they're always conscious. You asked for money last week. You asked for money 2 weeks ago. Why are you asking for money again?
Yeah.
Then we have fathers that are like, now here's the thing, mothers tends to do more spending than the fathers. You know why?
That's a discussion for another day, but yeah, I would like to hear how that sounds.
Yes, mothers tend to spend more than the fathers. Now, the fathers, all the fathers will do is, how much do we need?
Like estimates, right?
Yes, estimate, they drop it. But that estimate, now the mother might not come and ask you for money again for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But the truth is, they've spent their estimated budget on food stuff and all of that. What of the behind the scenes spending? That's where she supports you as a woman, right? And she does more. Now there are times when as a man, there are men that don't like when they are being asked for certain things. And you are asking, the guy is like, mommy, I need money, I want to talk to daddy. And she'll be like, don't call your father, don't call your father, you're not in this house, your father will not be angry with me. Don't call your father. That's the zuzu she's doing.
Mama, let's not do so much on this actually.
Here's the thing, a big shout out to the mothers and the fathers. It takes a lot to have a child that you fend for and take care of. It's a lot. And to the students, kids out there, please try and calm down. We know we need this money, but relax.
Yeah, actually. I mean, shout out to all the mothers, like she said. But let's just quickly talk about our last. There's this very interesting, story, and this one concerns the popular actress by name TARAJI HENSON. Yeah, our own Iniedo, actually, who is also an amazing actress. She had to come out to applaud that very beautiful performance of that she did in that movie Straw. And I mean, on all social media platforms, that movie now is gaining attention. Every single, in fact, I feel like Nigerians are even talking about it more. I don't know if Tyler Perry knows that the way Nigerians carry that movie, I don't think it's the same way over there, bro. Right? And I mean, we love movies here in Nigeria, and it's one thing that keeps us company from the whole madness in Nigeria. And kudos to her, because I saw the movie yesterday, and I felt like, wow, this is. When you are acting like it is real, like it is really happening to you. It is a different thing to embody that, the emotion that comes with that role. And she actually did it. So I actually know what Inedo is talking about, actually. Yeah,
for me, Straw is a great movie. And we've always known that TARAJI is an amazing actress. We've known her to be one powerhouse. She's a woman that knows what she wants, what she wants to do, what she wants to give in every performance. She knows what she's doing. But the Straw is, this movie Straw, it's a different mind-blowing movie. I saw it yesterday morning also, and all I can say is, oh my God. Yes, we all know she's a single mother. She has a son and all of that. But the fact that she embodied this character, she gave it her all. Like, people could feel it. Like, for 2 hours straight, everybody's eyes was glued on that screen. I was glued to my screen. We were like, even the people that were watching with me on my phone, they were like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Down to the detective and everything. All I can say is, Inedo know what she was saying. Knowing that Inedo is actually a single mother, it's like TARAJI came and gave us what we needed to know. She made people understand that as black women, they carry a lot on their shoulders. You know, we tend to see people come out to say, why is she always aggressive? Why is she always cold? Why is she always lost? Like, she is not focused and all. But they forget to understand that they carry more than enough on their shoulders. This makes me remember the conversation we had about kindness. Be kind to people. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know what's going on. And to think that a child had died, but because she snapped, like she was living in denial. How does that feel? It's not like, it's something else. But all I would say is, let me not go too much, because that movie was a lot. I mean, if we have to start, said everything we all needed to know. And shout out to TARAJI. That was a beautiful performance. Actually,
I mean, if we have to start doing the analysis or synopsis of that movie, we would have to have another episode of Tea Time. But right now, let's just take these few moments to say happy birthday to every one of you who is celebrating your birthday. And especially, we'd like to actually say happy birthday to Linda Ugochi Ichetaonye, who is actually popularly known also as MC Lintress. Right? Happy birthday to you, and also to every other person celebrating today. And as we actually go, we also like to say happy holidays to everyone. Tomorrow is Democracy Day, celebrating our great nation's democracy history. Right? Here on Tea Time, we are wishing you all a happy holiday, and also happy birthday to everyone celebrating. We need to go right now. Thank you so much for being a part of today's show. We'll see you again on Tea Time. From me, Prezi, Oma, do have a wonderful Wednesday.